Hello, for this video, we are going to solve quadratic equation by quadratic formula. So, our quadratic formula is x is equals to negative b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So, you have to memorize this formula in order for you to use this method. Again, this is another method in solving quadratic equation. So, first step is you have to make sure that the given quadratic equation is in standard form. Our first example, 5x squared minus 8x equals to 3, is not in standard form. As you can see, the constant term is on the right side. So, we have to move it to the left side. So, in order for us to do that, we have to subtract 3 to both sides. So, this will give us 5x squared minus 8x minus 3 equals to 0 because 3 minus 3 is equals to 0. After that, we have to identify our A, our B, and our C. Our A is 5, our B is negative 8, and our C is negative 3. And then, you just simply plug in the values to the quadratic formula. So, we are going to use this formula. So, x is equals to negative. Our b is negative 8. So, you have to put parenthesis to affix the negative 8. So, hindi porket may negative, hindi mo na isusulat yung negative dun sa negative 8 ng b. Tapos, plus, minus, square root of our b squared. So, that is negative 8 squared minus 4 times a, which is 5, and our c, which is negative 3. Okay? All over 2 times our a is 5. Okay? Then after that, x is equals to negative times negative. So this becomes positive 8 plus minus square root. Negative 8 squared is equals to 64. Negative 4 times 5 times negative 3 is equals to negative 60. And then 2 times 5 is 10. Okay. So, and then what we do? So, 8 plus minus square root. 64 minus 60 is 4 divided by 2. X is equals to 8. The square root of 4 is positive negative 2 divided by 2. Now we are going to have two equations again. So the first equation will be x is equals to 8 plus 2 divided by 2. And then the other equation is x is equals to 8 minus 2 divided by 2. So let us answer first the first equation. So this will become x. 8 plus 2 is 10. I'm sorry. This becomes 2 times 5 pala. I'm sorry. So this is 2 times 5. So this becomes 10. Our A is 5. I forgot to write. I'm sorry. So this is 10. My mistake. Yan. Okay. So again, let's go back. So the first equation is x plus 8 plus 2 over 10. That's 10 divided by 10. So x is equals to 1. And then the second equation, x is equals to 8 minus 2 is 6 over 10. Or if we reduce this in its simplest form, lowest term, this becomes 3 over 5. So there you have it. You have the zeros or the solutions of the quadratic equation 5x squared minus 8x equals to negative 3 is 1 and 3 over 5. So if you want to check it, just plug in the values of these x's to the quadratic equation. So you can check if it's correct. If it's equal, therefore it is correct. Okay, another example on solving quadratic equation by quadratic formula. So our quadratic equation is 3x squared is equals to negative 1 minus 5x. Again, the first step in solving quadratic equation by quadratic formula is to transform or make sure that the given quadratic equation is in standard form, wherein all the terms are all on the left side or are all in one side. But in this case, we're going to put them all on the left side. So the terms that are on the right side is negative 1 and negative 5x. So for us to be able to move them to the left, we add 1 and we add 5x to the right, and then we also add 1 plus 5x to the left side. So this will give us 3x squared. We put first the linear term, which is 5x, and then the constant term plus 1. So this is already 0. So this is our quadratic equation in standard form. And then we identify our A, our B, and our C. Our A is equals to 3, our B is equals to 5, and our C is equals to 1. Now, all you have to do is just plug in these values to the given quadratic formula. So x is equals to negative b. Our b is 5 plus minus square root of 5 squared minus 4 times 3 times 1 divided by 2 times 3. And then we just simplify this. Negative 5 plus minus 5 squared is 25. Negative 4 times 3 times 1 is equals to negative 12 divided by 6. So this is equals to negative 5 plus minus, this 25 minus 12 is 13 divided by 6. Okay, and then now we can have the two equations. Okay, two equations. First, x is equals to negative 5 plus square root of 13 over 6. The other equation will be x is equals to negative 5 minus square root of 13 over 6. This is now the final answer since 13 is not a perfect square and there's no, you cannot simplify square root of 13. So the two values of x, or the two solutions, the two roots of quadratic equation is x equals to negative 5 plus square root of 13 over 6, and x is equals to negative 5 minus square root of 13 over 6. Thank you, and I hope this will help you in solving your learning tasks in your module for week 1 for Math 9. God bless us all.